Hey all, welcome back to Final Fantasy, where last time we retrieved the Oxyel by bringing back the bottled fairy to Gaia from Onrak, right over here. And we also heard about a waterfall cavern that was to the north, and we found a robot inside. And they told us about Tiamat, and we got some items along the way in there. But this time around, we are actually going to use that Oxyel by going into a submarine that doesn't really quite work. But before that, there is some stuff I want to do. Nothing too fancy. I'm not going to be doing any extra dungeons as of yet. I just want to make sure I'm heading on the right course here. Okay, it's pretty much just a straight shot down. Okay, so as you know, I am leveled up, not too much. I mean, like, in terms of magic level and stuff. But I haven't really been making use of said magic levels because it's been kind of blank in most places. I'm gonna start doing that. Not too much, but just enough to get me by. So I'm gonna start over here by buying Curaga, finally. And then Life, which will revive people when I need that, which in this case is not really gonna be too much of a big deal because I kind of been 0 for 0 on deaths in general, aside from the fact that the one time I got death casted on me, then I used a Phoenix down, and yeah, we're pretty much good there. I haven't really had anybody die. So, I should not have said that out loud. Anyways, yes. So we have Teleport, which I'm going to get Teleport. I don't really care who has it. So in this case, what are your level 5 spells? Oh, okay, so pretty much garbage, okay. I mean, garbage in terms of, you're not really gonna be using that tier that much, so give you Teleport instead. Slowra, sure, why not, sure. Okay, that could be useful. But yes, we're not quite done in getting magic just yet. There is another town that I've been kind of neglecting in terms of buying magic at all. It should be directly this way. Okay. Should be getting close to it, right about here. There we go, Crescent Lake. So if I head here, I can actually get a couple of extra spells as well. That's the inn. I might need to use that anyway, now I think about it, because I am slightly low for some reason. Where are you? So we have this place here, which, what do you got? You got Storna Exit. Teleports party out of dungeons. Buying it, all right. Proterra, buying that because that will be useful. And, no, I don't really need that. But what we could get is actually in this shop. Thundaga! All right, so we got that, which is actually gonna be useful. That would be nice, and that would be nice, but my money situation is a little bit in the red. So we'll be getting that later, but for now, we're pretty much all set. We got Exit and we got Teleport. Those are gonna be really useful, definitely in the next dungeon even. Because the next dungeon has a little bit of a kicker to it, I should say. So I'm gonna head back to Onrak, which I am going to pull up my map because of the fact that it's in a weird spot. Okay, so I'll do this. And then I'm just gonna take a straight shot up and hopefully I'll get there. I might be slightly off, let me find out. Yeah, I'm slightly off. All right, so let's just keep going. There we go, there's land. I need to find the spot to land, which I believe was right here. Yeah, that kinda, let me zoom in. It looks about right, right? Yeah, that's where I gotta land. All right. They could not make that any harder for me. All right, so land here, get in the canoe. That way I can just fight canoe-based things. Thankfully enough, this dungeon is actually connected to a town, which is totally fine by me because I'm just gonna waste whatever I got here because I don't really care at the moment, so just cast Thundaga. There we go. So new spells. Oh, nice, and level ups, cool. Wait a minute, okay. I got confused there, I clicked it way too fast. I'm like, wait, people didn't level up. Because I'm like, no one died. But it's all good, hello. All right, that's fine, I'll just attack you. Bye-bye. You looked a little tougher, but it wasn't that bad. All right, so that should make up for the fact that I kind of lost a little bit of gil. So in, where's the end? The end's down here. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's just head back down here to where we found the submarine. You have Axiel. You're the ones we've been waiting for. Please save the mermaids. What? Okay. You wanna get in the barrel? Sure, why not? Let's take the plunge. Yeah, judging by that cinematic, this place does not look like that at all in the slightest. It looks like they have a water effect going on, which is really, really obnoxious considering it obscures my vision a lot. So that's a fun time. All right, so as you can tell, we are actually on floor 3, which is very, very strange for a dungeon to start on floor 3. But we have a little bit of kind of calmer music going on. I think you might recognize this song. They played it earlier on in the game. But this place, there's a reason why I got teleport and exit. Exit is just so I can get out of the dungeon quicker, but teleport, on the other hand, is going to be useful because of the way that this dungeon layout is. I'm just gonna hit attack. These guys will die pretty quickly. But yes, this layout, we start on floor 3. So that means we can go down and up. Well, you wouldn't really know that yet, but there's a way up and there's a way down. So we're going to go back and forth, and it's going to be kind of neat doing all of that. But this place is pretty much just like treasures upon treasures. Hello there. I'm just gonna play this one safe. I don't know how strong either one of these things are, so okay, that answers that question a little bit. All right, well, they're dead. That's totally fine. And I probably should remind myself that I just realized that Roach and Jags now have a decent amount of MP, so they could probably start getting some useful spells. At least useful early spells anyway. Nothing too fancy, just like maybe sleep and just stuff that's status effects and curing, because otherwise them casting magic is not gonna be the best because they are not as magically inclined as, say, me or Daryl. Which Daryl is on the low end of attacking magic, but him being a decent cure is better. So, yeah. You need to die. Let's get you out of here. Okie dokie. So, let's actually keep going this way, and let's be smart about this. I don't need Kurag, actually. Yeah, I'll just use Kuraga. Don't really need to go too far just yet with the curing. Yeah, you're fine. That's only like 20 something. Okay. Ah! I like that chest. Let's get that cured really. Yeah, just use cure. Not a big deal. Okay. So this place has quite a few things going on here. We got a lot of empty rooms that just kind of lead to nothing. And as you can tell, we have a staircase here, which leads to 2F. But we're not gonna head that way yet. We are actually going to head the opposite direction. That way we can pretty much maximize our output of what we're doing here. Because I'd rather not just waste my time and go directly towards the goal right away. We're gonna head down before we head up. Or in this case, we're gonna head up before, it's confusing. But yes, we are heading up first. This way we go. We are now in 4F, which 4F is very, 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 very big of a map. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter too much because the layout is, it's nothing too special for this one, I believe. Okay, can you die? Can you die? Ah! You did the amount of damage for amount of days in a year. And you just did damage. All right. Ooh, I don't need that actually now I think about it. Well, yes. This place is actually starting to get into the point where dungeons are really mazy compared to before where it's like, oh, you can go up, maybe take a left turn or whatever. This dungeon's a little bit, yeah, you're going to get lost if you're not paying attention to where you're going. I like that I'm filling my bestiary just by doing this place alone because there's so many enemies in this dungeon, it's ridiculous. Please die. Good. And now you'll die too. money is pretty much getting filled right back up just doing this place alone. So, bam, bam, that should work still. Okay. So, treasure chest here, that's a terrible treasure. I forgot that one only had that much money in it. Okay. So now, this place, again, maze, like, it's gonna have a little bit of problems getting around. Ooh, I'm getting levels. Nice. Too bad the levels are still not giving me balanced HP. It's still all over the place, which is terrible, especially when you're trying to keep balanced in stats for everybody. And then we go down here. This place is ridiculous. Can you please let me go for like more than 5 seconds without getting into a battle? What is the encounter rate in this dungeon? I swear. This is exactly why I got teleport and exit, because of this nonsense. It's like every 2 seconds is a battle, 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 battle. Okay, is that better than the defender? Nope. Is it better than the ice brand? No. You can't even equip it now that I think about it. What about you? Yeah, it's normal for casting that, but it's still pretty garbage, but yeah, that's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. I mean, it's your best options, but it's still, whatever. One thing, ooh, is that actually decent? No, it just casts Fire when used. It's one of those items. All right. At least it's nice for that purpose, but eh. I use Fire like very little because I got Fire. I got pretty early on, and it's just a better option. I mean, yes, no MP usage, but it's more in line with back then versus now, because how it worked back then was that you had the spell slots, and using those items, you don't waste spell slots. Whereas this, you have MP, so it's just like, oh, I like that money again. Okay, so I did a little bit of a blunder here. There is a chest that I missed, but it's fine. I will come back and get it, because I can just teleport. So let's actually just make sure everybody's all up to snuff here. Okay. And let's head to 5F, because 5F, this place is actually kind of a unique area, because I don't even remember where the heck I'm at. Yeah, so we got, I think it's here. Yeah, 3 chests here. So you get that, you see how they're, ooh, thank you. Thank you, Azure just became a little bit more of a tank in terms of defense, because I have more defense than you. What now? Okay, which is actually better because of the fact that I'm in front. But yes, this place, hey. If the light of the sea is lost, it will turn into sea foam, vanishing forever. That's a little grim. But yes, this place is pretty nice because I could run and run and run and not have to worry in the slightest, because there's no encounters on this floor. That is the coolest thing about this floor. There are 0 encounters. The only issue is kind of figuring out where to go and stuff. Are those the crystals of legend speak of? Just who are you? I don't know. Can you get out of my way, please? So I can grab this chest. Thank you. All right. Now it's kind of mean, and I apologize, but I'm grabbing this chest, and then I'm going to go over here and grab these. Hello. If the light of the sea is not restored, we will vanish as foam on the waves. That's pretty much the exact same thing that someone else said. Okay, I like the other chest better, and I would like that to not do that. So I go down this way, and I can grab this here. That's a terrible chest. Mirage Tower stands in the desert on the continent to the east, right? Well, I saw someone go into the tower. Isn't it surrounded by mountains? And you're a mermaid. Okay, I remember hearing the most lovely chiming sound. All right, good to know. So we need to find something that does chimey noises, and then we can pretty much just grab it. Diamond shield, all right. Perfect, now everyone is pretty tanky, except for Barrel. He doesn't get attacked as much as other people, so ironically enough. So I gotta figure out a way to get to the corner here, which the corner, I believe I can get there by doing a thing that's unique to this floor, if I could find it. But how? How do I get there? Oh boy, I'm already lost in this dungeon. Okay. So, let me get to, where am I at? I need to get around this one, because this one actually has a wraparound. There it is. And then I get over here, and then I get to this room, so I can grab the diamond helm. Nice. The Rosetta Stone, which now I can actually translate everything in the world if you want to go by that actual definition of it. But yeah. We have the diamond gloves, so cool, cool, cool. So I'm gonna go here and nope. Diamond helm, who can equip the gloves? Can you equip the gloves? Nope. Can you equip the gloves? No. Can I equip the gloves? No. You! There we go. The protect ring is still better in every way, so I'm gonna just keep that. All right. So, now that this floor, I pretty much just got everything on this floor, I am going to make use of teleport. Which brings us here, and if I use it again, what actually happens? Just so we have an idea of how this works. So I use teleport and it brings me to floor 3, perfect. So I go right back to floor 4, it's all good. I'm on floor 4, and I'm actually closer to the chest that I want to get. Okay. And then I'm going to get into a battle again. And then we go over here. I can't even finish one sentence. All right, so let's just kill these guys. Ow. Let's not have that happen again. Please cast that. Or just kill them. That's fine, because now... Perfect. So all I really care for is them not attacking me like 4 times in a row, because that would just like immediately kill me. And I don't want that to happen. So cure, cure. Okay, you are good, you are good. So now let's switch over to cure. Okay, that should do it. Now I can grab this chest. Moving on. Now. Okay. Die, please. I don't even care what I'm attacking. Just. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Totally fine. Now kill that one. Thank you. And now they're all pretty much garbage, and they all are going to die. In 3, 2, 1, 0.5, 0. There it is. There we go. Okay, so let's actually grab this diamond armor, which I don't even think I really even need. Actually, yeah. And in your case, you just have all the ice, which at this point, it doesn't really matter. But now that I grab that, I can actually... What I'm going to do is, because I've been kind of not conserving my resources at all, since I start on floor 3, all I really gotta do is just cast exit, and I'll get right out of this dungeon, and it'll bring me right back to Onrak, since Onrak is where I need to go for this place, and I get to go straight to the inn. So perfect. I'll meet you all right back at the dungeon. All right, so back in the Sunken Shrine, we're actually gonna head now to floor 2F. Which in this case, it's gonna be like a very big little bit of an area, which kind of has no real means of getting around too much. It's just one big long straightaway, which is very dumb in retrospect, but thankfully enough, I got Thundaga right away. And that's really helpful because it streamlined the battle for me. Thank you. All right, dead. Perfect. Moving on. So we're gonna head up here, and there should be a door right above me, so... More enemies, of course, more enemies. Let's just kill the chief and attack whoever at this point. Just cast Thundaga immediately if you can, please. That would be great. All right, well, wasting time. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I love that they do chip damage though, because it's useful and be like, oh, I don't really need to cure any of that. Perfect. Oh, hey, level ups. Cool, neat. All right, so back to floor 3F. It's like, whatever. And then you get over here, which then brings you to an empty room here. This room is completely pointless. No need to go in there at all. And this brings us to here, which is cool because we get some money. And then a very long path with a doorway that leads back down. So we're actually gonna get over here, which this floor is one of the only floors of, I believe there's forced encounters for all these chests and stuff, which I am not even gonna bother with. I'm not gonna touch those, like the pre-generated encounter areas. I'm gonna avoid them like I always do because I don't want to. But it depends on if I'm able to or not, considering where they're at and all that. So I might accidentally step onto them, or I might have to do the battle or whatever. But also the fact that they are different enemies, so fill up the bestiary while I'm here, you know, sort of deal. Okay, so grab this, force battle right here. That gives us this thing, which we've already fought, so this is pointless. So die. All right, well, now that I know what enemies I'm dealing with the forced encounters, I don't really care as much. So let me cure that ouch damage I just took. Okay, that was kind of a waste of a second cure up. So I knew that was gonna happen, so I didn't really try to get through a sentence because I knew I was gonna get into battle like immediately. This dungeon is terrible. Terrible for commentary. If you're trying to get out a single sentence and you get stopped by every single battle, you are just not going to be able to talk properly at all. Ow. It's been so long since I've been poisoned. I don't even recall the last time I've been poisoned. Well, in this case, it's not me, but you know. Okay, so I'm not even gonna bother using anything like that. I'm just gonna use an antidote since those have been sitting in my inventory for the longest time. So now let's go and get this chest. Come on. I swear, the amount of battles I get in these dungeons, you would think that this place, like obviously yes, it's crawling with monsters, but if this was one of the games where the monsters were everywhere in the dungeon and you get into the battles by running into them, there would be like everywhere. Like there would be no floor to walk on with how many battles I'm getting into this dungeon. It is that ridiculous. So I'm going to just do that. Ooh, is that actually even any good? Nope. Nope. I do know they cast Saber when used, so it's probably not gonna be worth it to equip on anybody, but that's all it really does is just cast Saber. So let's get actually up here and avoid these two by going around. Getting another light axe. Yay. I don't care for that weapon in the slightest. So let's go over here. Well, yeah, that's a lot of poison. Ow. 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 Okay. So, there we go. That's a much better sight. Bye, bugs. Well, yeah, scorpions are considered bugs, I don't know why I had to think about that one. So there is a forced encounter in the direct center of this room, I believe. So I'm gonna avoid that. And getting around. It's technically, like, it doesn't even matter at this point because I'm gonna get into the battle anyway, so just do it. I know I'm going to get into battles, so I might as well just make it so I can, I don't know if it changes the step count any by getting into a forced encounter, but that's actually something I don't know. But the step counter, again, is like where you step around, and depending on how many steps you take and where you go and things like that. Pretty much like, say like on step 15, they're gonna give you a battle. So you can like predetermine where you wanna go and how you wanna do it, sort of deal. Ooh, yeah, I forgot about the extra ribbon, which I can give to you, I believe, yes. So I can ward off special attacks on you, which will be nice. The spellcasters would be probably the best ones to give that to, really. Honestly, it's more of a pick and choose kind of situation. My reasoning for that is if your spellcasters get screwed over by dying or otherwise due to special attacks kind of screwing you over, it's better that they have it because they can do their powerful magics, get rid of things that might be bothering you, or do their special healings, which is obviously the better solution no matter what. Okay, so how do I get to the stairs on this floor? I do not remember. There it is. Okay, so 1F. I don't remember how this floor was at all. I'm just going to go this way. Oh, yeah, I remember. So it's this way, and then I go down and around. Because this one has like a weird gimmick going on, where you kind of have to go through here, which is just a big room, in order to get to... Why am I not getting... Is there no floor? No floors. Is there no battles on this floor? Oh. So I am getting close to the end of this dungeon. Obviously, this is the first floor now, so that's all well and good. So I'm gonna make sure to be healed and stocked up on that. You are missing 1 HP. I don't care. I should have just used cure on that, but I am going to now use some ethers. About this many should bring everybody back up to snuff. Perfect. So there it is. Never mind. So I just go around. And there we go. You humans do impress. I would not have thought to see you here. But do you really think you could defeat the Fiend of Water here in my own domain? Fools, these dark depths shall be your tomb. I did not save. Whoops, this is the problem. So, the Kraken. The Kraken. It's gonna be actually not that bad of a battle. I can cast haste or whatever, but he has about 1800 health. Nothing too big, nothing too bad. Sandaga. That's all you really need to know about this battle. And then haste on your usual people. He does do blind a lot, but I guess he just spits ink at you or something. But yeah, blind pretty much makes it so you don't do as much hits. It's not as bad as a stat as it is in future games. You just do less hits, which you can kind of counteract that with haste. There's really no point in curing blind if you get it, especially in this battle, since I already did like, ow. Okay, that hurt. That hurt. So we're gonna need to take care of that right away. All right, so I kind of don't really need to worry too much since I already did a majority of his health anyway, but I am going to do this. You attack, and you actually, Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Let's raise my party's defense just in case he does that again. There we go. Because he is a heavy hitter in more ways than one, and I would rather make sure I don't die to stupid annoyances like getting punched in the face. So, he's almost dead already, nothing too big of a deal. Yeah, look at that, you did nowhere near as much. And now you are probably dead. Bye-bye, big guy. You tried, but you failed. We defeated you in your domain. How do you feel about that one? All right, and that also brings to life the third dungeon that we can actually go into by getting rid of the statue there. So that's 3 of the bonus dungeons that are opened up, and we have 1 more to open up. and I should probably start hitting them soon, but let's get out of here. This place has been annoying, and I just kind of really want to go. All right, so that brings me right back to Onrak, and I'm going to the inn. We have 3 crystals down, 1 more to go. I don't like that they put it in that weird order, honestly, because most people will probably do the earth one, then fire, then water, and then air/wind, however you want to say it. But now that we have 3 crystals down, we have a Rosetta Stone. We need to find out what to do with that. And we do know that we need to find a way into said tower by ringing a chime of sorts. So in the next episode, we're gonna piece together our information and try to figure out where to go. I'll see you all then.